Hello, everyone. I thought I would give you another update on the release of my book, The Ecstasy and the Ignominy. Well, there's been another delay, mainly because COVID has hit my family again. Um, it did that 2 years ago, and now it's happening again. And well, it hit my sister earlier this year, but which is why she hasn't been affected by it as much. Um, it all started when, of course, because of that, my father is supposed to work on my book cover, but of course, he can't do that because he's been sick. And so, and before he got sick, he was looking after my mother who was sick, and so yeah, it looks like the Ecstasy and the Ignominy will not be released this month simply because of this roadblock. Even though the book is essentially ready, it just needs a cover so I can print it, and then might take me a week or so to look over the proof copy before publishing it. Um, but it's just that I can't do anything without a cover, and that's the last thing that I need. And but because of this the sickness, there's going to be another delay. Because what happened was is that my family and I we went to a concert, and after the concert, a few days after the concert, which I rarely go to concerts anyway, but even though I'd like to go to more, but we went to a concert, but then just a few days later, my mom came down with COVID, and then of course I made the mistake after that of being around my father, who was trying to steer clear from her, but because he had been in the same bed with her, it was likely that he had it. But I still talk to him at times when I really shouldn't have, and but because of that, he eventually got it. And thing is that I'm actually not sure if I have it now, um, because sometimes I can psych myself into thinking that I'm sick when I'm not. I have that kind of anxiety. One time, I almost convinced myself that I had rabies once when one of my dogs several years ago carried a bat in, and I had to get the bat out of his mouth, and I thought, oh gosh, I have rabies or something, and and sent it off to get the bat to get tested. It turns out it did not have rabies. But for about that week before the results came back, I was panicked, thinking that I had rabies. There's tingling in my hand. I can psych myself into feeling sick, but I don't know. But my symptoms are now that I have somewhat of a sore throat, and I have developed a cough, and I feel somewhat under the weather, even though I still do not have a temperature. I basically feel like I have a cold, but but I don't at this stage have a temperature, even though although I could develop it. So this could be something completely separate. My psychology could be playing a role, or I could have just a very minor case of it, which is why I don't have a fever, just a very low grade one. Or the worst could be yet to come. Who knows? I felt really kind of bad last night. I don't feel so bad now. Um, but yeah, so the this is my book is going to be delayed because of the issues with COVID, and so that is my current update.